Hi everybody. When we think about Venice, we probably have this image of canals, these romantic and peculiar looking boats called gondolas. Today I will tell you a little bit about the gondolas and their connection with music. The origins of the gondola are shrouded in mystery. The earliest mention of the gondola, or rather gondolum, is found in a letter dating from 1094 written by the Doge Vitale Falier to the people of Lorio, a small town in the Veneto region of Italy. The earliest visual evidence of the gondolas, however, are found in a series of paintings of the Venetian painter Vittore Carpaccio dating from the 1490s. In these paintings we can see that the gondola had assumed its distinctive form, but the gondolas at that time were often brightly colored and luxuriously decorated. It was as a result of a decree of October 8, 1562, that the gondola assumed its present funereal character, and from then on all gondolas had to be painted black, even though some aristocrats seem to have chosen to pay the fines and keep their gondolas colorful. In the 19th century, a boat builder by the name Domenico Tramontin discovered that by making gondolas asymmetrical, one could improve their speed and turning ability. Mark Twain apparently found himself admiring the gondolier's marvelous skill more than I do the sculptured palaces we glide among. As you can see from this angle, the gondola is designed in a twisted way, and that is to counterbalance the gondolier who would be standing at the back end of the boat. In the 17th century, the gondola was very popular, and we understand there were more than 10,000 gondolas in Venice. With the introduction of vaporettas and motorboats, the gondola has unfortunately declined. Today, there are only about 400 gondolas in Venice. Most Venetian gondolas used to have lavishly decorated cabins, complete with a door and windows, which could be closed with shutters that are the original Venetian blinds. These cabins, called felze, protected the passengers from weather conditions and also provided privacy in olden times for the much talked about Venetian affairs, but these have long fallen out of use. The gondola is made from 8 different kinds of wood: elm, mahogany, birch, oak, lime, cherry, walnut, and larch for various functional reasons. The forcola, or the oarlock, that is attached to the stern is mostly made of walnut. Forcole have various points of support for the oar and allow 8 different maneuvers with small movements. Nowadays, only a few craftsmen are left in Venice who can extract this masterpiece of sculpture from a block of walnut or pear wood. If I can catch it, I will tell you about it. Okay, this gondola's name is Bimbo, according to the prow. These prows have a very important function. They are rather heavy pieces of metal, and they counterbalance the gondolier that stands on the other side of the boat. But they also have a symbolism. This metal piece has different symbols on it. This major part at the top represents the cap of the doges that ruled the Venetian Republic for 1100 years. And then there's these 6 teeth below it. They represent the 6 sestieri, the districts of Venice. The single one on the other side represents the island of Giudecca, which is right across the Venetian island. And in some of the prows, you'll also have these little ornamental teeth, 3 of them, and they represent the 3 other larger islands, Murano, Burano, and Torcello. I can let go now. The gondola is shaped to fit through the city's narrow canals and low footbridges, and the city is built to be traveled by a boat such as this. Like a canoe, it has a flat bottom, but it is narrower and longer, and is rowed standing up with an oar by the gondolier. Nowadays, one has to do a 400-hour training within 6 months to become a gondolier. I just got wet with Venetian Sea. At the end of the 6 months, you will be tested for your driving skills along with foreign language skills, Venetian history and Venetian landmarks knowledge. But in olden times, they probably tested you for another skill, singing, because the gondoliers used to sing the songs called barcaroles. The word barcarole comes from barca, meaning boat in Italian, and we're always in 6-8 meters, imitating the rocking motion of the boat and the oar movements of the gondolier. One of the most famous barcaroles is the one from the Jacques Offenbach opera, The Tales of Hoffmann. You can find a link for this piece below your screen.
Now, as we listen to this very famous barcarole, let's watch the romantic views of the gondolas in Venice.
Fellow travelers, thank you very much for joining me at this cultural journey. If you would like to support our project, you can do so by going to patreon.com and type in HitTheRoad Cultural Journeys. By selecting a membership level, you can support our project. Until next time, stay well.